Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.
Welcome to Bayou Time Sports. I'm Stan Grauby, and I am joined by a host of Lions, CCA Lions, 34-0 baseball CCA Lions as they get ready for playoff action this week. As a matter of fact, before we even talk to Joe and his guys, let's make sure we get all of that out to you as baseball is in the listen, this is the time, folks. We're down the home stretch. Vanderbilt Catholic and E.D. White are both moving on in Division II Select. They had buys in round one. Last week, Vanderbilt took 2 from Willow very easily. E.D. White had to struggle a little bit with Acadiana Renaissance, but they got 2 out of 3 there. They move on. Vanderbilt Catholic going to be at Bunkie, number 4 Bunkie. By the way, if you don't know where Bunkie is at, it's over there by Alexandria. And number 7, E.D. White Catholic, is going to be at St. Charles Catholic, a St. Charles Catholic that these guys saw just a couple of weeks ago and took 2 from, but a pretty good St. Charles Catholic team. In softball, remember, softball is happening in Sulphur this week. Vanderbilt Catholic, your number 1 seed, and E.D. White, your number 2 seed, and they are on a collision course, folks. This week, Buckeye is going to take on Vanderbilt, Hannon's going to take on E.D. White, and the 2 winners play each other in the state championship game on Saturday. Let's hope that it's Vanderbilt Catholic against E.D. White Catholic in that one. And the one game I didn't talk about, and that's why we have these guys up here, is the big whiteout game. It's a Division 4 Select Round 2 game. Actually, their first game, their first opportunity to play. And some teams have played 6 games in the playoffs already, and CCA is going to be playing their first game. They'll be taking on St. Martin's Episcopal over at Southland Field, Joe Tutone Park. That's going to be Thursday at 7 o'clock. Again, congratulations, Joe, on a wonderful year this year. You guys have played extremely well, 34-0. You know, all the superlatives, but it really all starts now, right?
No doubt, Stan. I mean, everything's now. It's been a couple of weeks since we played. We were fortunate enough to scrimmage Ascension Catholic and Brother Martin to kind of keep the rust off, but it's for real starting Thursday.
Very good. We want to make sure that all of these guys here are represented. We're going to go to each of them. They'll tell us their name. They'll tell us the positions you play. And I'm going to ask you guys to add one thing in there. That's your classification, because we have juniors and seniors here. So, Brendan, I'll start it off with you and let us know your name, your classification, and your position.
My name is Brendan Champa. I'm a class of 25, and I'm a pitcher and utility player.
My name's Carson. I'm a class of 25, and I'm a pitcher and center fielder.
Chevy, class of 25, and I'm a right fielder.
Cade Quick, class of 25, PO.
Owen Chosclair, class of 26, pitcher/utility.
Mason Canner, class of 25, shortstop.
Peyton Chosclair, junior, and catcher.
And you know Owen's a junior too, because Peyton's a junior, Owen's probably a junior. They are twin brothers in there. So congratulations. Do want to point out a couple of things too. Congratulations to Brennan. He's going on to Baton Rouge Community College. Congratulations to Carson. He's going on to play football at Nicholls State University. Congratulations to Mason. He signed to play with Nicholls early in the year. And I was fortunate enough to go to a lot of those signings, so I really appreciate that. Am I missing anybody down there? We'll have some more before it's all said and done. It's real early, real early. The key to success. I know y'all are a very tight-knit group. I know that you have kids that if you go try and take the ball out their hand on the mound, they probably going to want to fight with you a little bit. But I also know you and known you for a long time, and that's what you like, right?
Oh, no doubt. Listen to me. I feel like, Stan, these guys have my back, and I have their back, period. And I feel like, from the coaching staff to everybody involved in the program, everybody's on the same page. And for us, I mean, we talked about this in the past. If we don't win the state championship, it's a failure. And these guys don't want to fail.
Listen, we could cry over spilt milk of it being a one-and-done situation with Division IV Select where you don't play a 2 out of 3. And quite honestly, while everybody else is playing a 2 out of 3, you got to wait to play your next game. In one way, I'm sure it helps where you get a little healthy. But there is a new rule in the Louisiana High School Athletic Association also that lets you play a game that doesn't count for anything really while this is going on. Tell everybody, because you got together with Brother Martin and Ascension Catholic, wasn't it?
Correct. We were fortunate enough to play Ascension Catholic in a little scrimmage, and we did the same thing with Brother Martin to keep us rolling. In a one-game series, it is what it is. We don't make the rules. We're just going to do what we've been doing all year, show up and play.
Did you ever, this is really a dumb question for me to ask you, knowing you, but I'm going to ask it like we don't know each other. You ever felt pressure this year, like with the streak?
No, not at all. To be honest with you, I think the streak has really helped our guys. It's motivated them in a way we were playing for something the whole year. So I think the streak has really motivated us, and I think it gives them guys a little extra motivation.
It's tough. Listen, we're not going to pass the mic around, but I hope Jason can actually get a facial shot of everybody when I ask this. Was there any time during the year where you guys thought we're in trouble a little bit right here? Never. 1-0 against Central Catholic. Wasn't worried about it. The thing people have to understand, that was the closest game you've had this year. I mean, we've talked about superlatives of being 34-0 and just pretty much smashing everybody. The one close game, Central Catholic really didn't come close to scoring a run, right?
Well, I felt like, Stan, we got tested at ERAT. They scored 4 on us in the second inning. We came back out there. We put up a 4 spot, got back in the game. We were down 2 runs in the last inning, even though it was a scrimmage against Brother Martin, and we were able to answer the bell. And I feel like when you look around at all of these guys, they've answered the bell plenty of times. They played in plenty of big games. This is nothing new for these guys. I think these guys expect pressure, and they kind of really, they're going to rise to the occasion.
Very good. Let's get that graphic up one more time. It's a whiteout game. It is on Thursday night. It is at Southland Field. Go out there and support CCA. Only game in town, folks. Only school playing locally. They'll be taking on St. Martin's. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys, and best of luck going forward. We got to get to a break. We'll be back with more Bayou Time right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Terrebonne General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.